Wagwan Zimbabwe. We back again from that smoke break thing. And oh yeah, it could be tea break or something. We're gonna get straight back into it, exactly where we left off. So as we mentioned earlier, we were gonna do all the cleaning, and that's done. As you can see, all the vehicles are clean, but most of them are gone now because they had to go into the queue. I think this guy also needs to go too, so we're gonna head on out to the petrol queue and get things going. And as soon as we're done with the refueling, we're gonna do some shopping. So that break was much needed, but we're about to really get into things. Like I mentioned, we're trying to purchase some manuring equipment. We can't really go ham. As you can see, our bank balance is not too great, but it's still gonna be dope. We're gonna start testing the game's limits. Okay, so all my Zimbos know this lifestyle. I'm kind of doing it by force. It's not needed in the game, of course, but I want to just do all my vehicles at once just to save time. Some of them, like the trucks here, these will need to be refueled regularly, so this doesn't really save any time per se. But yeah, so let's get it going. We're gonna start right here. So we've got our fuel attendant assisting us, filling up and taking all our guap. So I'm just gonna immediately take it back after it fuels up, and then pick it up from where we left off. So now I need to try and remember. Okay, this buddy's in the way. Whoops, it is. Yeah, somewhere over there. I might end up having to change which one is hooked to which item depending on where it's going to work, but we'll just see how it goes. For now, we've got to handle this. Okay, that was poor parking. My bad. We'll get the next guy in there. We out. Otherwise, how's everybody else's quarantine so far? What are y'all getting up to? How are you staying entertained? And I'm gonna ask every day, has anybody started farming with us on this game? I know it's got a price tag, but it's not that bad. And trust me, I think it's worth it. It's quite entertaining and there's a lot to do. It'll be long before you're bored of playing this game. Of course, I think it is important to note that these statements only apply only to avid gamers, people who are into simulation games. But yeah, don't worry. To people who aren't really into these type of games, we are definitely going to look into other games as well, and just go in on that too. So watch out and look out. The channel's got a lot more to offer. That is kind of what happens when you drink and drive. Hashtag, we out here. I really need to work on my camera game. But y'all will have to forgive me. But yeah, as I've been mentioning, as I continue to mention, suggestions are most welcome. Okay, so this guy's actually gonna have to get to work soon. As soon as his twin partner in crime arrives, they're gonna get to work. Alright. So I'm gonna just set it up for one of my helpers to deal with. This guy shouldn't be too bad. And the dope. Okay, so there is a lot more you can do. For those of you who are wondering why I'm only playing it like this. But like I said, this is my preference. This is what I enjoy doing. I'm not really keen on all the other stuff. I might get into it a bit later just to become an ultimate um, producer. But other than that, this is where my heart at. And you know, I watch a lot of other people who do the rest of the other forms of agriculture on this game, and you can see that they're enjoying it. You know, even the way they go in on it, you know, you can tell that these people are really into this type of thing, so they focus on it well. So I'm gonna focus on what I'm into. But yeah, any other simulation games or games people would like to see get played on this channel, just suggest it and we'll work on getting it. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna you see what I mean. I think I got the wrong tractor on the wrong place. All right, I'll fix this later. I will correct the error later. For now, it will do. As for this tractor right here, as you can see, it's got very low amount of fuel, but I was about to put it in the queue, then I realized I'm selling this guy, so I'm not going to invest. I actually want to sell it on its as close to empty as possible. In fact, we should use this as an experimental check on whether, if you run out of fuel, what can you do? That's one. And two, can I sell it when it's like on zero fuel in the tank and still just get the same? Yeah, so we will check that out. So these two tractors are the ones that are supposed to be at the field that we've already got work going on now at, but yeah, too close. Social distancing. Social distancing. How are you doing on your fuel? Nah, there's no point in taking you to the queue for that. You're alright. So now that we're out of people's way and we're in our service road, we don't really have to worry about staying out of the road that much. All right. Okay, now let's do like that. I don't give a damn. Lake, river, pond. Call it what you want. A bomb. Terrorist. They look so much sweeter when they're clean though. I swear. Alright, that's better parking, much better. Didn't look so smooth, I know, but much better. Okay. For now, actually, what I'm gonna do, because I can't focus on taking it to the right place and all of that, I'm just gonna let them join the parking bay here. And then when the time is right, I will put them in their right places. So as for the playlist from the modulator in my vehicles, management has decided that since we're patriotic as we're gonna stick to some local content, and then we're also gonna stick to predominantly hip-hop centric type of records that will be played. So I hope y'all enjoy that. Look forward to listening to some new stuff, some stuff that might have missed y'all. Some of the music I've come across from the people in the motherland is actually insanely, ridiculously dope. And you know, we're not a very tech savvy nation, so a lot of it has missed some people. It's out there, so I'm just gonna play some of it like I'm doing already. I'll be sure to try my hardest to make sure that I keep the track list in the description, so that any particular track you might have enjoyed and want to explore, you can with ease. You can find it. So let's walk into the shop. Okay, what do we have? So we're definitely gonna need a couple of tractors. Manure tractors. I want to try something different. So for the manure tractors, we should consider one of these bad boys. You know, something fast. Woo! All right, no. Let's not get carried away. Let's just stick to the basics. I think. Sorry, the fastest. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'm gonna just get the horsepower is more though. I'm gonna just get this is so hard. Okay. I really need to make a difference. Okay, so let me just grab one of these vultures. How many things do I need for manure though? Oh, okay, so yeah, it's for the manure. What color would be great for manure? I wish there was like a nice dark brown, you know, just really. Okay, so we'll just have to go with orange. Run these things, killing everything, do it for my team. Now don't get fuck with me. Pull up on the scene, shining and bullshit. I'm serving all the beats. Used to be a monster. Hold up. Fuck, I mean, I used to be, I still am. Always do that, I will lose some boys trying to be the man. It's all good. Only dog I ever miss my nigga Sam. Walking through the glitz and glam where those who say they blood, they always fam. To the dough saying that they know who I am. With the old wolf and sheep, told them to silence the lamb. Oh, yo, please pray for me. I be in the house of pain, I just pay the mortgage. Sky's the limit, got my head in the clouds. That's what if in my rain when I'm brainstorming. Sex drive on Uber. Dick longer than a scuba. Stabbing like a scuba. She give me brain like medulla. Now she wanna take a shot at me, she heard that I'm a ruler. Niggas ain't ballin' like me, no. Niggas ain't ballin' like me. But I swear back in the days, man, even dark girls to me lightly. Now a nigga on point like Kyrie Irving, killing rappers by the threes though. Motherfuckers out here acting pricey, but I swear they be missing their free throws. So tell me what's the wizard? I'm cooler than a polar bird, eating ice cream in a blizzard. Me and my niggas sipping on the scissor, but ain't nobody sicker. These niggas bout my lines like the fizzers. But it ain't no problem. Headshots cause these niggas no bodies. Headshots cause these niggas no bodies. We give them headshots cause these niggas no bodies. I swear the devil want my soul. Niggas ain't ballin' like me. Niggas ain't ballin' like me. Niggas ain't ballin' like me. Motherfuckers ain't ballin' like me. Bad man team. I run these things, killing everything. Do it for my team. Now y'all can't fuck with me. Pull up on the scene. I be shining and bullshit. I be serving all the beats.
We gotta go harder. If they dig deep, we gotta dig deeper. If they fly high, we gotta go higher.
I got a Hennessy in a boy's tongue. I'm smoking on the finest green. I got these girls calling me 2 in the the morning, stuck in me. But I'm out here grinding, sim talent finding, the swag so blinding, the press rewinding, 1,000. Then
And away we go. I actually really not too sure on the route if I'm coming out with the legit exit, but we'll figure it out. Alright. I went round. No problem. Oh, we've got a problem actually. Okay, I really need to attend to that. I'm sorry. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir. So yeah, we're gonna drop that off. We're gonna pick this up. Then we're gonna get the ball rolling. Mr. Milkman, you should take somebody with you. Okay. So this is the bad boy that's gonna be collecting and distributing all the manure onto my fields. So it's about to get real. What I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to check the actual quantities of the total amount of bales per field right now before I've got manure, and then I'm gonna throw some manure in there and see how everything works out. Okay, great. Mr. Roundsman, you need to take something with you. Maybe the baler. Yeah, let's give you a nice young baler. Okay. I think with this guy we could get away with one of these. This guy's nippy in the streets. Yeah man. Yeah, alright, we'll leave you here for now. Oh no, but wait, actually. You need to go ahead and park. Come right into the back of the. Yeah, man. Just keep it moving. Okay, you can go ahead and pick up your boy. Wow. I'm gonna have to buy some cattle too. So I think we're gonna do that on the next episode. I might do some multiplayer with one of my youngest a bit later, so we'll get the ball rolling, and then we'll get some cattle on the next video. You need to come with something for something. Alright, I'm just gonna use this parking bay right here real quick. Alright, something for something. I think I need a couple more tractors. Done. Alright guys, so that being said, I will have to catch y'all on the flip. Refueled, bought some new machines, and we're gonna get it going.